We're almost to the end of the videos for this series on fixing a broken college system. For this video, I just want to highlight a few final takeaways. First, since tuition isn't tied to your future job opportunities and compensation, students should be really careful about how much money they pay for college. For example, there are some jobs that have lower compensation ceilings, so for majors tied to those jobs, I think it makes sense to pay as little as possible for college and to avoid debt altogether. Examples of these jobs would be teachers and social workers. I also think there are some jobs that might be greatly impacted by the rise of AI, such as graphic designers. So students interested in going to college for these jobs would also be wise to pay as little as possible or to find an alternative pathway to these jobs. Let's talk more about alternative pathways to jobs. All young people should spend time assessing their job fit and aptitude, and then use those results to explore specific jobs, industries, and career paths. I discussed this career exploration process when I covered my first-year college curriculum in an earlier video. After this exploration, students should have a good idea of jobs they want to pursue. They should ask themselves, what is the best path forward to achieve their work goals? College might not be the only path, or it might not be the best path. For example, could someone achieve their goals via a certification program, boot camp, apprenticeship, associate degree, the military, etc.? Does the path require continuing education right after high school, or maybe not? One thing that might be interesting here is to review how high schools bring job assessments and career exploration into their curriculum. And finally, I want to propose some rules for how to pay for college if you decide to go. First, if you get into an elite college and have to pay any amount of tuition, then this is probably okay, considering you'll be around very bright students and professors, so the networking and reputation of this school will likely help you in future job searches. But let me insert my typical disclaimer here. Nothing is 100% guaranteed to work out for you, even if you go to an elite college. Second, if you don't go to an elite college and have to pay tuition, then make sure you're in a major or a program that has good employment outcomes. For example, you might go to a state school and enroll in the supply chain management major, assuming you have an aptitude for that, because you discovered that students in that major are typically employed at graduation in good jobs. And finally, if you get into a college that's not elite and it doesn't have great employment outcomes either, then I would pay as little as possible for undergrad if you still decide to go.